The ICEVI, the Nippon Foundation Mathematics Package for Teachers video series, Abacus as a Mathematical Tool. Title of the video: Place values of multiply numbers using double-digit multiplier and multiplicand. In the next couple of videos, let us demonstrate how abacus can be used simply for the purpose of calculation and the results noted separately, which may be liked by some children. Therefore, the varieties of modes of doing calculation in mathematics may be exposed to the child and given sufficient practice, and leave the decision to the child in selecting the preferred mode of calculation. We already said that in the multiplication, a single digit multiplied value should always be taken as a double digit by prefixing 0 to the value, and this principle can be used here to enable the child to understand the position of the numbers in the abacus. In every multiplication of single digit numbers, the result may be a single digit or a double digit number. For example, in the multiplication of 1 and 1, the result is 1 that can be treated as 0, 1. Similarly, 9 multiplied by 9, which gives 81, is the highest we can get in the multiplication of single digit numbers. In the case of multiplied value 0, 1, setting of 1 should be in the units column and 0 in the tens column. Similarly, if the result of the number is a double digit number, and here let us take 81, then 1 should be set in the units column and 8 in the tens column. Now let us take the example 24 multiplied by 32. Here the multiplied value of 2 and 4 represents the unit value first, and then the tens value when we consider the result number as a double digit number. However, in the next multiplication of 2 and 2, the multiplied value basically represents the tens columns. Now let us take the multiplication of 24 and 3. In this multiplication, 3 is already in the tens column, as in the number 32, 2 represents the units column and 3 represents the tens column. Therefore, the multiplication of 3 with 4 will represent the tens column first and then the hundreds column. Similarly, the multiplication of 3 with 2 will represent basically the hundreds column, because both 3 and 2 are representing the tens columns. In summary, the child should make a distinction between the following multiplications. Multiplication of units column multiplier and the units column multiplicand will basically represent the units column. If the result is a double digit number, then it should be set in the units column first and then to the tens column. Next, multiplication of units column number of the multiplier and tens column number of the multiplicand will certainly represent the tens column. For the purpose of simplicity, we can consider the multiplication 10, which is representing tens column, and units column that is representing units column. That means the result is always representing the tens column. Similarly, the tens column multiplier and the units column multiplicand will also represent the tens column only, and therefore the setting of the number should commence from the tens column and should go to its left. Likewise, the tens column of the multiplier and the tens column of the multiplicand will represent the hundreds column only as tens column multiplied by tens column, that will represent the hundreds column. When the child clearly understands these principles, then the multiplication may be done on paper or on a magnetic board using abacus just for the single digit calculation. Let us see in the next video how this can be done with an example.